Violent crime is on the rise both nationally and in Arizona. A bipartisan group of House members on Capitol Hill today unveiled what they think may be a solution. Cronkite News reporter Alexia Stanbridge reports from our Washington bureau.
The bill is called the Victim Act. It would direct additional funds to police agencies and support victims and their families, a move supporters say is needed.
It helps us train officers, bring more officers on board, identifies clearly for a funding source for those officers, identifies how we work with victims and help within the criminal justice system itself.
It comes amid a surge in violent crime in recent years. Nationally, violent crime rose from 380 for every 100,000 Americans in 2019 to 398 per 100,000 in 2020, the last year for which numbers are available.
The Victim Act will help address this issue by supplying much-needed grant funding to agencies to fill, replenish, and train their homicide and detective forces.
The rate is even higher in Arizona, where there were 484 violent crimes per 100,000 people in 2020. That's why Congressman O'Halloran says he's a co-sponsor.
When we invest in training and hiring and support of our officers, we invest in the community.
Details of the bill are still being worked out, but one thing's for sure, no one here thinks defund the police is the answer.
When we talk to communities, particularly those in some of the most high crime areas, they will say, no, we don't want to defund the police, we want to fund the police.
Representatives who are backed today by police representatives called the bipartisan bill a, quote, common sense measure, no matter what party you belong to.
Solving crimes and bringing justice to victims and their families makes our streets safer. And it also will improve relationships between communities and the police who serve them.
The bill was introduced in October, and even though it has 30 co-sponsors, it still has a long way to go. But O'Halloran says it's, quote, a step in the right direction.
Our citizens need to be protected, our officers need to be protected, and that goes with training, picking out the right officers, making sure we have follow through, and the investment in our society that this Congress should be doing.
In Washington, Alexia Stanbridge, Cronkite News.
We reached out to local police agencies for reaction to the bill. Sergeant Hector Encinas, a spokesperson for the Tempe Police Department, said his agency welcomes any financial or other support that, quote, helps us do our job.